Sometimes at the 0 hour, we find our two missions to be in conflict. Mission number one, to tell you the truth, to give you the news as it is. Mission number two, to keep you optimistic and inspired and working for a better future. Well, we're going to do that. We're going to get to that. But first, I got to say, the news keeps coming in hot and heavy from the incoming Trump administration. We'll get to more of the details later in the show, but a couple nuggets for you to consider that might challenge your optimism a little bit, and then I promise you we will build it up. And number one, Trump apparently, according to recent reports, is moving closer and closer to gutting the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This is an organization which has returned $12 billion in ill-gotten gains ripped off from the American people by America's banks, has returned $12 billion to 27 million Americans. Now, Trump is moving closer to firing the head of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, Richard Cordray, and replacing him with a Republican representative named Representative Randy Neugebauer. He's from Texas. And while Richard Cordray is human like the rest of us, replacing Cordray with Neugebauer is a little bit like replacing St. Peter with Satan, because Neugebauer is a bad human being, and he is particularly bad when it comes to shilling for the big banks and trying to screw the American consumer at every chance. He has tried to block the CFPB. He has tried to destroy the CFPB. He has tried to prevent the CFPB from cracking down on payday loans, which is pretty much like trying to prevent Jesus from cracking down on the moneylenders in the temple, or trying to prevent loan sharks from lending money at literally usurious rates and then breaking your fingers if you don't pay it back. So he is, in fact, a forceful advocate for the financial bad guys. Now, when he tried to protect payday lenders at the expense of the American people, he said what he said about them. And by the way, payday lenders trap people in a cycle of debt where they wind up paying 300, 400% interest per year. He described that as a, quote, paternalistic erosion of consumer product choices, just like it's a paternalistic erosion of lending choices when you prevent Lucky Luciano from shaking you down. So this is the guy who's going to be running, according to reports, it may or may not be true, but it certainly sounds true, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. We will be getting to other rooms in Donald Trump's Chamber of Horrors very quickly in this program. But in the meantime, if Neugebauer isn't bad enough for you, just remember, here comes Rudy Giuliani.